What is up, everyone? Coming to you live from my parents' house. We got episode 18 of the Changavi Aftershow. What is up, everyone? I'm your host, Changang, Anuj Changavi. You know what's up. For those of you that don't know me, hello, welcome. This is the Changavi Aftershow, where I absolutely talk shit. And you can clap back if you want to. If you don't want to, totally cool. I'm fine with whatever. But honestly, I like using the show because I get to sit here and just therapize myself while the rest of the world is asleep. And also while the rest of the world is probably out there studying for their midterms and finals because that's something they should worry about. But I operate in a highly different way. To be honest, I have an ethics and philosophy midterm tomorrow, and I don't know how I'm going to do, but we're going to try. And if I don't do so hot, then I don't do so hot. It's cool. It's honestly fine. I did commit to college, though, this past week. In the fall, I'm going to do my LeBron James decision real quick. You ready? Man, this is tough. But in the fall, I'm going to be taking my talents to downtown San Jose because I'm going to San Jose State. Listen, I don't really care where I go to school. That fucking whatever, okay? Yeah, I'm over it, bruh. I'm over it. I'm over this college bullshit, okay? I'm just going for... That's a conversation for another time, okay? The after show is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun, so let's make it fun and let's have fun. Listen, the first group of people I want to attack today, because the Changavi After Show, what we're known for here is three things. Number one, having fun. Number two, talking shit. And number three, attacking all sorts of different people. And the first group of people I want to attack today, and I chose violence when I woke up this morning, is the tech content creators group of TikTok. Listen, I'm on TikTok quite a bit, right? I make a lot of TikToks. I try to post about 5 to 7 a week, if not 10 some weeks. I just try to put out the content, try to put out promotional stuff, try to put out clips from the pod, try to have fun, good times. And it's good. I've developed a pretty big community on TikTok. It's actually bigger than Instagram, which is kind of crazy. It's slow growth, but it's working. But anyway, listen, I'm on TikTok a lot because I also like to see what other people are doing. I like to gain inspiration from other creators, all of these things. There is this group of tech content creators on TikTok, whatever the fuck you want to call them, right? And they think they are so cool, right? Because they I don't listen. I'm not saying they think they're so cool. I'm not like in that weird sense, but like, listen, they think I'm not saying that I need to stop using they think. Okay. Tech content creators in general post the same shit, dude. It's not interesting. Like, I don't care what a fucking 24-year-old spends in the Bay Area living off her mom's dollar while also making $140,000, right? I don't give a fuck. It's the same shit. Literally, all of these videos are the same. It's like, what I spent living in the Bay Area as a 24-year-old working in content creation / tech industries where I work at Meta, right? And it's that stupid song playing in the background, which I play in all my videos too, because it, low-key boosts your views, that down, right? With that in the background. And then it's like, on Friday, I went to this really nice bar in San Francisco, but I'm #broke, but I still bought 3 $30 margaritas. Yeah. And then like the person in me who's like working for minimum wage is like, no, but I live in the same place. And it's like, wow, we have very different lives. But nah, like tech content creators, like, no hate. Okay, listen, I get it. Y'all work amazing jobs, I'm sure. I hope you're passionate about it. That would be my hope. That would be my thing. But like, y'all make the same shit, bruh. Like nobody. Okay, the amount of day in the life videos I've come across on my on my algorithm. Maybe my algorithm is the thing that needs to change. To be honest, the amount of the amount of videos I've come across on my algorithm of like the day in the life of a software engineer at Google as a 24-year-old working for the first time in tech. basically what I did today was I woke up and then I bought myself Blue Bottle. It was actually $7.50, but like I don't care because I make $200,000, so fuck you. And then I went to Google and then like I got another latte, and you can tell because my voice is getting quickly faster and faster and faster and faster. And then I did like one meeting and then I left. And then I just watched a movie with my boyfriend and went to bed. Yeah. That's literally every fucking content creation video on the tech space, bro. There's no innovation. You call tech content creators, listen, this is not a shot at you, even though this very much is in a lot of ways. And there's some tech content creators that are great. Okay, some that are fantastic and that actually don't fall into this stereotype and actually do fun things on the weekend and don't do the spend and how much money I spend in a day and all that stuff. They actually like lean into their passions outside of tech. They don't make living working for a corporate company their only fucking identity. Listen, but to my tech content creators, the ones who are making those videos, who literally show their day and do everything but work, I don't need to see that anymore. Okay? We've seen enough of that. We've seen enough of the like, I'm sick of that sound too, bro. Like, can we find a new TikTok sound, guys? Collectively, as TikTokers, can we find a new sound? I'm sick of that. Like, every fucking video is just that stupid guitar, or it's la la da dee da. I got my head off the sunroof. Like, it sounds like you're a fucking loser living in, like, dude. I mean, I am a loser living in my mom's basement, right? So I can just be a loser and just be like, I got my head off the sunroof. I don't even drive. Sorry, I'm really tired today, so I'm just fucking making fun of everybody. Listen, we need to change our TikTok sounds more than once every 6 months, okay? Because they just get so annoying. Not with this, bro. Not with these new sounds. So catch me using some new sounds. But I'll be using that down now because that shit gets me more views, bro. It be getting me more views than the fucking sunroof song and whatever the hell other sounds I use. But listen, in conclusion, tech content creators, y'all work in such an innovative space. The world is consistently changing. Everything is, in terms of technology, is constantly advancing itself and moving forward. So why don't you move forward in the way that you make TikToks? Okay? Not just make the same stupid shit over and over again. Try to change it up. Put your personality in there. Don't just show me your 8 lattes you drink a day and the unlimited snack bar at fucking LinkedIn. I don't care. I don't care. Your viewers don't care. Your viewers want to see you. I want to see you, not the fucking snack bar. Not the fucking one meeting a day that you pretend to go to when you have your ring light in the background and I can see the glare off your glasses. Okay? I don't need to see that shit. I want to see some innovation because your industry is so innovative. Why aren't you innovative, tech content creators? I'm looking at all of you, bro. All of you. Listen, some of you are really good. Some of you are really good. Like, there are tech content creators who like work in tech, but they're also like but their content doesn't really relate to tech at all. It's like all about everything that they do besides tech, like their lives. And that's cool. Listen, if you want to make a day in the life video or like a vlog in a minute about what you do as a blank in the Bay or a blank in Austin, like, cool. Yeah. Are they boring for me? Like, I mean, I feel like there's only so many different variations you can do on a vlog, but yeah, I mean, they can be cool at times. But like tech content creators, like what literally, like there was this one TikTok account. I can't remember what it was for the life of me. I would have used the name, but it's this one fucking account. I go into it and it's just literally a day in the life of a 22-year-old woman working in tech every single day. And every video has the same fucking latte in it. I don't care about the latte. Okay? I don't care about your latte. I don't care about your one meeting a week that you obviously staged for this fucking video. Just move on, bro. Move on. Like, make something else. Talk about what you do. Don't just make the same stupid day in the life videos. And enough of the down, 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 down. Let's like change the sound, okay? And then they try to change it to the Pharrell Williams song. This baby super down, right? Like, and I'm like, all right, I'm over this. I'm over this shit, bro. I don't want to do this anymore. Fuck TikTok sounds. They need to change. They need to adapt. Okay, we can't just listen to this. And now it's more is just the same as it was, right? Like okay. whatever. Like, that's Harry Styles, respect the TikTok sounds, but I would like to see more change rather than the same fucking 8 songs on repeat. Okay. I'm done with attacking TikTok for the day, right? It's the platform that's gotten me the most love because there's so many people on there who are amazing and actually like my content for me, and I'm just like, respect, man. But there's so many people out there that absolutely have said very rude things to me. And so to those people, fuck you. But we're not talking about TikTok anymore because I want to talk about some other stuff, and it's my show and not yours. So screw you. The Rap Pass. The Rap Pass. Oh, Anuj, what do you mean by this? What do you mean by the Rap Pass? Okay, let me explain to you something real quick about my family. Okay, 2 kids, me and my older brother. We're both doing things that Indian people, that Indian aunties, we would be like their horror children. Like, oh my God, one of our kids wants to become a rapper and the other one wants to become podcaster. We are fucked, Balakrishnan. We're fucked. Simply screwed. That's probably what most Indian parents would think. I'm lucky and blessed. I have 2 parents that let me talk shit on the internet and let my family from all over the world listen to this toxic voice continue to drone on about topics that no one gives a shit. Yes, but also I'm here to point out the inequity in being a rapper versus being a podcaster in my family, okay? Let me do it real quick. Being a rapper in my family is great because, yeah, you get the comments of like, oh, he wants to be a musician and this, that, and the other. Fine. But you know what else you get? You get support. You get all the aunties and uncles being like, 100 emoji, fire, excellent work, great job, so fantastic, this is amazing, great work. Right? But they don't understand any of the lyrics because my brother's going so fast. So my brother's a rapper, for those of you that don't know, right? And he raps and he goes like, I'm West Coasting, smoking blunts and pink and a pouncing, I'm fucking on a bitch, I'm winning, right? And he can just say all these things really quickly. And then like the aunties and uncles won't notice. They're just like, oh, the beat sounds good. I'm a vibe to it, right? West Coasting, trying to figure out what I want to pony. I'm getting it going, right? And he can just say like the most out of pocket shit. Smoking a blunt, got the backwoods on it. Yeah. And the aunties and uncles don't know. But I am a podcaster. So my job is I speak into a microphone, right? I'm talking, I'm communicating my message. So it's very, very evidently clear. So when the aunties and uncles see me say, fuck Mahatma Gandhi because the man is horrible, they're like, whoa, what did he say? What did Anuj say? What did he say? Harsha, Seetal, you see what your kid is saying? What did he say? Right? Like they can understand what I say, but my brother can just be like, Mahatma Gandhi, horrible person, yeah, smoking backwoods, gonna be yeah. And like he's able to hide his message. He's able to hide his message. He could say the same thing I say, carry the same sentiment I say, but at the same time, I get blamed for it because all the aunties and uncles can understand exactly what I'm saying, right? My parents can understand exactly what I'm saying. When I made that TikTok saying Anderson Cooper isn't a real journalist, everyone knew exactly what I was saying. But my brother could make a song about Anderson Cooper not being a real journalist and rap about it and call it Andy and be like, Andy, you my love, my best friend. You ain't a real journalist. You don't even know what I'm getting. And then all the aunties and uncles would be like, 100. Fire, great beats, 408 Como, so good, so fire. And I know I'm making fun of him, okay? And that's not right, I guess. He's good. He's a good rapper, okay? You should go check him out at 408 Como. Highly recommend. Great music. He's very, very good at what he does. I'm not saying that is a bad thing that he's a rapper, but he has a rap pass. He has the rap pass, bro. The rap pass is a real thing. I'm telling you, as a sibling of a rapper, my brother can get away with saying out of pocket shit on his rap songs. He can get away with talking about sex, drugs, parties, life, everything on his songs. I talk about sex once. I talk about abortion once. I get shadow banned. I need to, what I'm realizing from my brother is he has it right. He talks about complicated, controversial issues in raps and through lyrical symbolism. And maybe I, Anuj Changavi, need to have a podcast with literary symbolism and talk about the red house and how it represents the scarcity of resources within America and how capitalism is bullshit. And I can use paintings to point out this inequities and the wealth inequities within stuff, right? Instead of like actually getting to my point and pissing people off, right? I should stop being so direct. I should use freaking motifs, right? Instead of this. And then all the aunties and uncles would be like, wow, so deeply understood. The thoughts, the feelings conveyed through this piece are incredible. You should be so proud, right? Maybe then they would change their tune. So what I'm realizing is that I need to be more literary sound. I need to use lyrical symbolism. I need to uh instead of saying and talking shit, I need to use symbols to represent what the shit that I'm talking. It's as simple as that. I know. I've just figured this out. I was like, wow, the rap pass is real. The rap pass is truly real, bro. And the Indian community. Listen, if you're white or I don't know what it's like if you're white, but if you're whatever other race, right? People may understand rap. If you, most of the parents in the South Asian community are not familiar with the sport of, with rap. If you're a parent of the South Asian community and you're into rap, all the credit to you if you could actually understand what's being said. But most of the time, my dad, when he listens to my brother's song, is like, Amog, you're going too fast with your lyrics. I cannot understand single thing you're saying, right? But like, okay, my dad doesn't have an accent. He would get really mad if he like knew that I was saying that. But whatever, okay. But like, they don't understand what he's saying. But like, my dad can understand every single word of this podcast. And so when I say some controversial shit, he can come right to me and be like, Anuj, you really said that college is useless? Ayyo, you're not going to get into anywhere. Rap pass does exist. I want to point that out that artists, there is inequality in the fact that I consider myself to be an artist, but I am just blunt with the truth. But my brother can say similar themes and hide behind beautiful lyrics constructed with wordplay that also orchestrate those same themes that I am trying to get at. But I'm just blunt with it, and that's unfortunately my nature. So, the rap pass. The rap pass. Listen, bro, screw. Okay, we're done talking about Rap Pass. And my brother's a good rapper, great rapper. You should check him out at 408 Como. Go check it out. It's great. I'll tag him down below. How about it? But fuck rocks, bro. Fuck rocks. I'm here to start the next petition. Okay, hashtag F rocks. Okay, for TikTok because I can't, be saying the F word all that much on TikTok without getting shadow banned. I learned that the hard way. But listen, I'm here to start this at hashtag F rocks. Fudge Rocks. Can we call it hashtag Fudge Rocks instead on TikTok? Okay, let's do Fudge Rocks. Hashtag Fudge Rocks. Rocks are bullshit. I'm taking geology this quarter. Okay, it's my last. It's the science requirement I need to fulfill my transfer requirements to head to my school in the fall, San Jose State, and I am so over school. I don't want to participate in more school, and I have 2 more years to go. It sucks. But also, here's the thing. I took all my math classes last year. I'm done with math. I never have to take another math class in my life. I never have to worry about what an integral is. I never have to worry about what the fuck a series is. And I never have to worry about the word calculus again in my life until, maybe 50 years down the line when future Changgang kids come out and start asking me, Dad, how do you do integrals? Dad, what is x equals 5? Dad, what is a variable? Right? Maybe at that point we'll worry about math, but I don't have to worry about math for a really fucking long time Not a long time. But you know what I have to worry about right now? I have to worry about the fucking geology. Geology, for those of you that don't know, is the study of earth science, rocks, and its processes as well as its relationships. And it's utterly and terribly fucking useless to me. To me, listen, if you're a geologist and this is what you want to do for a living, absolutely go for it. Love you. Love that for you. Go be an earth scientist. Go follow your dreams. Go be amazing. Absolutely. Geology. Geology, go, geology, go. I'm a big fan. But for me, geology is not it, Chief, as the kids say these days. That ain't it, Chief. Geology ain't it, Chief. I'm a communications major, dog. You know what I do as a communications major? I talk to you. I talk to you. I have a conversation with you. I talk shit with you. You clap back at me. I understand how that works. I don't understand how the fuck a P wave, an S wave, a fucking epicenter, all that shit. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Why do I need to know what a mid-ocean ridge is? Like I was explaining this to my dad. He's like, "Oh, well, college classes are integral with the learning of everything." And I'm like, "Dude, when am I ever going to be held at gunpoint? Even let's say I was a CIA agent, right? And I got caught by some organization I was trying to spy on, and I'm held at gunpoint. You think the fucking criminals are going to be like, Anuj, we need to know one thing and one thing only. And I'm like, what? What is it? What do you need to know from me? And then they're like, we need to know one thing. What is the epicenter of this earthquake that's going to hit? And I'm like, oh shit, introductory geology. And they're like, yes, it is introductory geology. It was on your midterm, motherfucker. And they're going to blow my head off. No, they're not going to. That doesn't fucking happen. Geology is stupid for me. It is useless for me. I don't intend on using it beyond this class, but yet I have to take it. But yet that's life, fucking challenges, complications. But general education is stupid. Hot take of the night. General education in college should be disbanded. It's utterly dumb. It's a way for universities to extend the 4-year education, or sorry, the in reality, a 2-year education into 4 years. Into 4 years for no reason. Your freshman and sophomore year of college, I'm about to drop some knowledge on people. Completely and utterly stupid because most of the classes you take are fucking general education classes. Your college degree could technically be done in 3 years if you went right to major class. Rushing your upper divisions within 2 years and then graduating because, you took a bunch of general education classes and learned about fucking geology 101, which you're never going to use again in your life. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely great. Absolutely great. That is totally, totally and absolutely the way that education should be structured, right? You learn a bunch of useless information, it goes right out your head, and then oh, it's part of the college experience. It's part of paying the UC system $15,000 a year. It's just a part of it, man. Everybody goes through it. Why? 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 But also, geology is dumb. And that's why I posted on my Instagram earlier, actually 2 days ago, at Anuj in Beast Mode, by the way, if you want to follow my personal Instagram, because we're public now, bitch. We public. And I posted a couple days ago, or actually I posted today, and I was like, yo, I hate geology. Someone please help me out. There's a couple people that were very sweet and hit my DMs and were like, yo, I took it in college. I dealt with it. It was bull, but I'm here to help. I'm here to help you pass, Anuj, because I care about you. Respect. You know who you are. But listen, screw rocks. They're stupid. And I don't care about geology. Why should I be forced to care about a subject I have zero inclination towards and zero interest towards, frankly? Am I ever going to use this knowledge about earthquakes ever again in my life? No. No. See, I understand why they teach this in 6th grade because they want to expose you to all these different fields and you want to try to realize what you want to be when you grow up. But I know exactly what I want to be when I grow up. I'm 21 years old. Why the fuck am I taking this class? Why the fuck am I taking GE classes that waste my time and waste my money? Yeah, we're not going on another rant for college. Okay, I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm done. Listen, change is freaking me out right now, bro. Change is freaking me out. It always has, quite frankly. That's why like I think with COVID, I think out of everyone, I'm like one of those people that really struggles with change. I can deal with like spontaneous change thrown my way. So like COVID wasn't as bad. Like when the whole pandemic thing was thrown at me, yeah, it was difficult. I'm sure everyone had their whole own difficulties with dealing with the situation that was at hand. I am one of those people that had a difficult time dealing with that entire situation of the pandemic. But I think one of the things that I realized quickly was that with change, like with when it comes to like plan change, when it comes to like, yo, I need to make a change when it comes to work, when it comes to school, when it comes to my major, when it comes to this, when it comes to that, I have large amounts of anxiety, bouldering amounts of freaking pain in my body when I learn that I need to change something about something. It is awful. It is terrible. Change freaks me out in all senses of the word. It's my biggest discomfort. I don't like changing my routine. I am a creature of habit. When I get into a routine, I'm like, that's comfortable. I don't want to change. But then you're forced to because, of whatever circumstances are going around and you have to change. And it sucks. And it's the worst. Um, and I'm at a point right now, I guess, in the next half year where my life is going to shift back to sort of traditional college. It's not going to be, me being at home, podcasting, talking shit, going to work, um, taking classes online. It's going to be me going to physical class. It's going to be me taking things, living on campus, doing all of these things, going back to sort of living a life that I lived 2 years ago. And that freaks me the fuck out. I've talked multiple times on, and I'm no need to get serious by the way here, but but this is truly what's been on my mind. It's weird. I've talked many times on this podcast about how I've had the weirdest college experience of all time, and I still stand by that. Where I basically did a year of normal college, which was followed up by 2 years of uh, abnormal college, and basically living the life of an independent adult and creating my own schedule and creating my own routine and finding new ways to make the situation work. And then it's like, oh, you're done with your community college. Okay, time to leave that life. Bye bye. And go. It's like, what? What? Bro, are you serious? I'm partially saying that because of the Wi Fi. I'm also saying that partially because of actually where I'm at in life. Bro, are you serious? Like, it just sucks. It sucks. It sucks. The fact that I have gone full circle, that this whole situation is going full circle, that I love the way my life is operating right now. The way my life is operating right now, I feel like I'm a 25-year-old kid. I feel like I'm out of college. I feel like I'm living my life. I feel like I'm working towards something. But all of a sudden, no, you're going back to being an actual 21-year-old. Reality check, motherfucker. Time to go back to school. That sucks. That's the worst feeling, bro. When you feel like you've built this entire life, when you feel like you've matured and grown in so many different ways, but all the society is like, nah, you need to go to school. You need to go to school because that's just because everybody does it, and you're no different. Go back. That's ass. That is terrible. It is the worst feeling. Um, and listen, yes, like am I dreading living on campus? Absolutely. Do I know how this podcast is going to run 6 months from now? I have no idea. I have no fucking idea how I'm going to be able to, do the after shows, go to class, go find a new fucking job, all of this shit. But that is freaking me out beyond measure. And I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'm sure I'll find a way. I'd always, everything always works itself out. But I think the waiting period between that point and where I'm at now is just kind of ridiculous. And I'm not excited. I truly like everyone, I know a bunch of community college kids because I work and I work with a bunch of community college kids. And I also have befriended a few, and they're all so excited to go off to wherever it is they want to go. And I'm happy for them. But what I realized very quickly in this community college process is that my goal at the end of the day isn't an undergraduate degree. My goal really isn't a degree at all. It's not. My goal is to get into the workforce as soon as possible, in terms of the fact of like, I want to start getting internships in my industry, which technically really doesn't require a lot of college experience or a lot of college degree experience. It's just more so like you going out there and putting in the reps and getting paid to do this. This is what I want to do. I figured out what I want to do. So when the UC Davis decision came back, when the San Jose State decision came back, when Cal Poly came back and I didn't get in, I didn't care. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, oh, it's college. That talk to me when I got 1 million subscribers. This is just a fucking college decision. Like I I did this. Yes, it's cool. It's great. Like it's great for a lot of people. Like, oh, like I got into college, all of that stuff. But for me, that's not the ultimate goal. I don't care about a degree. I don't care that, I'm going to go to San Jose State. Like that's not my number one goal. That's not my number one goal. And I want people to realize that. My number one goal right now, and till the day I motherfucking die, will be to make a career out of the internet, and will be to make a career out of me being able to talk and communicate and have this great conversation with you guys, because that is the goal, not the fucking whatever bullshit college provides. It's this. This is what I want to do. And the life that I had built in the last 2 years allowed me to have the opportunity to do this. And now suddenly I'm gonna be fucking thrown a curveball. But well, hopefully I figure it out. I hope. I really, really hope. Because if I don't, then I'm gonna be very sad. But that's fine. Listen, we got to talk about the Molly story. We got to talk about this Molly story for a second. Give me 1 second. I gotta drink some water. ASMR. Okay, the Molly story. Listen, I've been surprised at the amount of love this story has gotten. Not only from people I've met in real life, or not only like the people that I talk to on a regular basis, and like my friends and coworkers and family, I guess, but also a lot of strangers on social media really, really appreciated this. And I thought I'd talk a little bit more about it because I guess the late night stories last week was just me telling the story more so than me like actually talking about kind of where I was in life and all of these things. So I've been getting a lot of questions. Number one was, are the girls' identities fake? And the answer to that is absolutely yes. They're all fake. Don't worry. Nicole, Molly, Alex, all the fucking names I chose are not real. But they are 100% real people. They're just not real names. Nicole saw it. It was actually really funny. She saw it. She didn't say anything, so she hasn't said nothing. So I don't know if she actually liked it, or she thought it was stupid or fake, or she didn't know it was her. And I told you, like, I haven't talked to Alex slash Molly for years, so I highly doubt that she saw it. But if she did, shout out to her as well. Listen, what do I want to talk about in regards to this Molly story? In regards to Fireball, Molly, and a date, which, by the way, you can go check out in the link, or sorry, in the last late night stories number 7. It's called Fireball, a Date, and Molly. It's on YouTube and Spotify. Go check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's me telling the story of how I received a heart-shaped note after a very interesting Valentine's Day. But to say the least. But basically, like this whole entire story, man, like I'll tell you something. This was 2 years ago. I was a very different person 2 years ago. Uh, it was a weird time in my life. I've talked about it on the show. Like I was kind of going through a lot of anxiety at that point, and it was weird. It like, dude, the way fucking anxiety works in mental health is just so strange. you could be like on top of your shit in one area of life, but like in the other area, you're just like, what the fuck am I doing? So at that point, like I was feeling great socially. I was like socially and you're just killing it, but also like academically and like in career wise, like I had no fucking idea as to like what I wanted to do with my life at that point. I was debating between like teacher, psychologist, stand-up comedian, fucking musician. I don't know what the fuck I wanted to do, bro. I was all over the place. I was all over the map when it came to what I wanted to do with my life. But romantically speaking, I was at a peak, which like I mean, for a lot of people, like people probably listen to this story like, bro, this wasn't even a peak, dog. Like I fucked 9 girls a day, dude. Like I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Chet out, bro. And I'm like, nah, like I mean, for me, like it was a big deal, but like, you know, I mean, for other people, probably not. But anyway, like romantically speaking, I was at a high, and just like everything else, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That being said, thinking about this story 2 years later, I just laugh to be honest because I think it's so funny. Just like the way that this whole thing ended up. I mean, wow. Like just a random girl, like literally curled up in the mud, started rapping Eminem while tripping on Molly on Valentine's Day when just like 4 hours before someone else had rain checked on me because she got food poisoning. And I ended up waking up the next morning with a pulsating headache because I drank too much Fireball. Like, what a night. It just boggles my mind that I had that experience. I really cannot even believe it. But nonetheless, I'm so grateful for it. I'm glad I got to tell that story. It was a lot of fun. And I had a great time writing it. I had a great time listening to you guys give me feedback about it. A lot of people really like the part where I yell Molly and like palms are sweaty, arms are heavy. Looking back on all those parts is a lot of fun. But yeah, I mean, like another question I got is like, what are they doing now? Nicole, I believe, graduated college recently. Like I said at the end of my story, I don't know when. I think it was the English major. She ended up getting the English major. And Alex, slash Molly is like all over the world, bro. Like she's been jet setting. So yeah, according to social media, like I don't really talk to Alex. I talked to Nicole a little bit more, and she seems to be having a fantastic life. And Alex, by all accounts on social media, going all over the world, seems to also be jet setting and having a great time. So all in all, it ended up great for all of us. I think we all, ended up doing our thing and ended up, bettering our positions in life, I guess, to say the least. So shout out. The Molly story was, again, a lot of fun. I definitely want to do some more late night stories. But that being said, that was probably one of my best stories that I had. I'm going to have to think of some better ones. I'm sure they're back here somewhere, but I'll figure it out. Yeah. So that's what I have for the Molly story. Listen, we got one more topic, and I'm gonna let it go because that's pretty much all I have, and it's late. Just had my head. I always come up with TV show ideas when I experience things in life and when I have um like moments, I guess, where things just click. And I've had this idea for a while of like start of like basically making a TV show about me working. Because for those of you that don't know, during what was it? Fall of 2020, I think. Yeah, fall of 2020 or like earlier summer of 2020, I started working. And I started working at a restaurant, and that eventually switched to another restaurant. And I started, so I started working at a couple. I've worked at a couple restaurants over the last couple of years, and it's been an experience. It's been quite the experience. I have learned so much. Like I like a lot of people are like, why do you work at a restaurant? Like, you could just live at home and blah, blah, blah. First of all, I mean, I need money. Like I'm in college. Like I really do need the money. And it's good to like save up for the future and all that. Like I'm grateful my parents give me a place to stay for free and, put food on the table when needed. But it's nice to have money in your account, bro. Like that's what I've realized. But also like, working has taught me so many lessons and has exposed me to this whole wide variety of the world around me. And I couldn't be more grateful for that. It's really given me just this amazing, amazing, amazing life in terms of like getting to know all of like the people I've gotten to know over the last 2 years. So I would love to make a TV show just about work because I think like listen, like The Office is great, right? And that's like a very like kind of professional setting sort of show. They should do something similar with like a kitchen or like a restaurant and call it like the burger joint or like the fucking pizzeria or whatever, and just talk about the different people that work in this freaking place because the dynamics that go on, bro, unbelievable. It would make such entertaining TV. I swear to God, like sometimes I think I'm like, yo, if I just set up my iPhone and put a tripod on and just like observed all the different employees working, I swear to God, it would just be the biggest hit of all time. Um, for real. I think it would just be so good. But yeah, that's my TV show idea. I think just me putting a tripod on like where I work, and everyone just observing everyone and their interactions and like the various things that go on would be a lot of fun. Yeah, I just said make a TV show about work, and all my coworkers are probably like, "What? Like that would be so boring, bro." I think it would be hilarious. I think it'd be so entertaining. I My friends get so entertained by some of the work stories I tell. But yeah, that's all I got. That was my last topic of the day. For those of you that stayed till the very end, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you for still being here. If you guys liked the episode, feel free to hit the like button down below. I'm sorry for the Wi-Fi issues. If it went crumbly for a second, if you're on YouTube, Frontier Communications is a little piece of shit, and it will continue to be. Maybe if I start getting self-employed off the podcast, I can get better Wi-Fi. Wink, wink. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, if you watch this episode on YouTube and you liked it, feel free to hit the like button. Feel free to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Join the Chang Gang, baby. If you're on Spotify, feel free to hit the follow button. Also, feel free to give me a 5-star review. You can do that on both Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Make sure this episode is getting clout. Make sure the podcast is getting clout. Give me the feedback I need. Where can you give me feedback? Good question. You can follow me on all sorts of social media platforms. I'm talking Twitter. I'm talking TikTok. I'm talking Facebook. I am talking Instagram. All of those are linked down below. You can feel free to follow me on any one of those, DM me on any one of those platforms, talk shit to me, reel into my podcast, tell me how bad it is, tell me how good it is, give me an ego boost, whatever it is you want, you can feel free to do so, and I will not be mad. So, yeah, do that. Follow me on all social media. Like the episode. Subscribe if you really liked it. Don't subscribe if you didn't. You'll like one thing one day. But anyway, that's all I have. It's the Changavi After Show where I just talk shit and you clap back on TikTok or wherever social media platform you see this on. And that's what we do here. I'm the host, Anuj Changavi, saying peace out. See you on the flip side. I'll see you for the Changavi show. We'll be more serious. We'll be more professional. We'll be more buttoned up. I got a new sort of format I'm experimenting with that, so I can't wait for you guys to see that. And with that, new Changavi signing out from the Bay Area. I'll see y'all later, okay? Peace.